everybody. I'm here with Dale. We're here to talk about clean cabs coming our way, some changes in equipment, and touching on ballistic vests. We're all here to present this information for the safety of our crews.
As firefighter research continues to evolve, we are understanding the importance of the clean cab to provide the safest environment for our firefighters.
We also encourage you to make sure that you're following proper procedures to reduce exposures to you. Be on the lookout for best practices, which will be coming soon at doffing our dirty firefighter equipment.
The labor management committees have worked hard to create a clean cab for us, while simultaneously working on proper placement for our ballistic equipment.
Now let's go to Captain Dave Cox, where he's going to go over in detail the changes that are going to occur for this clean cab concept.
Welcome into the shop. We're going to go ahead and go through some of the changes that we've had to make to accommodate the mounting of the ballistic gear and the conversion to a clean cab. Inside the cab, we've made a few changes. Primarily, we've made changes to accommodate the ballistic cabinet, which is mounted in the Firefighter 4 position. The door for the ballistic cabinet opens out against the Firefighter 4 door so that you can have access to the equipment from inside the cab. The compartment is big enough to hold up to 5 vests and 5 helmets. When we removed the Firefighter 4 seat, the air pack went with it, which made it a great time to go ahead and transition to a clean cab and remove the air packs from inside the cab and mount them in the compartments. For the captain's seat and Firefighter 3, we've manufactured a cushion to replace the rack that held the air pack previously. The cushions will be for the captain and the rear-facing Firefighter 3 seat. That's the bulk of the changes in the cab. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the changes that we've had to make on the outside of the truck. As you can see, the shorty is back inside the engineer's compartment. We're still carrying our Tempe adapters, our Tempe hydrant adapter, our Chandler hydrant wrench, and everything else is pretty much the same. We have thinned out some of the adapters and some of the redundant equipment that was in there, and we've also added in a 2.5-inch nozzle with the 1 3/16 tip. That was something that came through the apparatus committee, and that was requested based on some of the bigger fires we've had recently. A crew needed to deploy a 2.5-inch line and didn't have a nozzle to go on it. So that's the bulk of the changes in the engineer's compartment. Again, emphasis on the shorty is back. Coming back to the over-the-wheel compartment, we already had 2 air packs mounted in this compartment, but we have inverted them so that it makes it easier to don the packs for the firefighters coming out of the cab. And some of the other equipment has been relocated. Some of the bigger changes that we've made, this is now all your firefighting tools compartment. It's basically a mirror image of what was on the captain's side. It now exists on the engineer's side. We've gone through and reorganized it and mounted as much as we could to the walls and tried to keep it as clean and tidy as we possibly can to make getting to the equipment as easy and efficient as we can. Around the back of the truck, no changes to your med compartment back here. All your Pelican boxes will still exist in this space. Our tools are still mounted down low. We have relocated the 2 attack packs to the back of the truck in a dead lay. These are still 100-foot, 1 3/4 attack packs, bundled in 2 packages, and they still have the same nozzle that existed on them before. Coming around to the captain's side, again, the 2 compartments at the rear of the truck are going to be mirror images of each other. So we've got our drug refrigerator. This is their med restock box, and we've relocated the 2 oxygen cylinders to this compartment, keeping our theme with fire equipment on one side of the truck, medical equipment on the other side of the truck. Coming to the over-the-wheel compartment on the captain's side, we have our 2 air packs mounted upside down so we can do an over-the-head throw. And the addition on this side is the decon bucket, which we'll be going through at a later time, but it is on the truck, ready for us to use. So this compartment, we relocated some of the equipment. Some of it stayed on the truck, some of it was removed, but we now carry 3 air packs on this side so that we have a 5th firefighter. They can get out on this side of the truck and get their air pack on. Coming to the forward compartment, we do carry our leader line and our high-rise bag in this compartment, and at the bottom we'll still be carrying our cooler so that our crews can replenish at their vehicle. The final compartment, our compartment of the crosslays, we're still carrying our fire extinguishers in this compartment. And some of the crews like to carry their Siamese in this compartment as well. And that space still exists to do whatever we were doing before with that. So I know there's been a lot of changes. There's a lot of things that we're going to have to go ahead and train on as a crew. The two main reasons for all the changes are, one, our enhanced response capability to respond to an active shooter event with our ballistic gear and the rescue task force bags that we've got. Additionally, the other piece is the clean cab concept to reduce our exposure to carcinogens and to keep our crews safer.
Just as a reminder, as we're transitioning our apparatus to the clean cab, we're going to have multiple apparatus in different stages of the conversion. So it's important that we maintain the equipment as to where they are, and if we have any thoughts or concerns, that we forward those through our supervisor. All of these changes has been run through the Labor Management Committee.
Great, Dale, and just to reemphasize that, there has been extensive changes, and please, if you're going to have any suggestions for changes, additions or deletions, please run that through the appropriate chains. Finally, we want to thank you for following the mission of the fire department, showing that we truly care for our department and the community.
Thank you.